Hello LEGO friends, Matt from Brooks Bricks here. Today we're going to take a look at a fun underwater set. 60265, the Ocean Exploration Base. It's pretty cool. Stay tuned, let's take a look at it. Okay, first, as we get into the look at this set, I do want to highlight the minifigures because there's a lot of cool ones that are included with this. And first we had a couple of divers here. Same torso and leg prints. The main difference here is one has a male face. What some folks would joke is the Jang face, so to speak. And another is a female diver as well. And one of the cool things about the set is this is a new, I believe for 2021, dual molded headgear piece as part of this diver series. And this is actually really, really cool. I do like the prints on these torsos, and I like this headpiece for sure. Red flippers here. A nice little inclusion for both those figures. We've got I'm assuming he is kind of a commander figure. He's got a headpiece with a little radio on the side of his head there. He's got a nice torso with looks like some belts and stuff on the outside underneath or over a kind of a red or something kind of sweater, and some pants with a couple pockets there. On the back you can see he's got his buckles there, all the belts and all that stuff for the outfit he's wearing, and a traditional red cap. We've got a female scientist figure here, kind of a torso that's been out there for a little while. But it doesn't hurt to have more female figures. Certainly appreciate when LEGO includes more of those for sure. Especially figures like this that we want to emphasize more and more women getting into the field of science and technology. So I certainly appreciate that with my background in science and tech for sure. And then we've got another diver figure here. I think this guy is the one that actually goes out into the little mobile sub-unit. But he's got a slightly different outfit and very different headpiece here, helmet that includes the tanks on it. I think this is definitely a brand new one. This is actually a really, really cool headpiece. I like this one quite a bit. With this set, we also have some cool animals. A very, very awesome stingray. This is the first one I've gotten on. I know the set came out in 2021, but this is really, really cool. I'm digging this quite a bit. And then a hammerhead shark. Very, very fun. Rawr. So those are all the figure and animal style pieces that you get with this set. Let's go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty of the set itself. So this ocean exploration base is actually really, really cool. I had picked this up, I believe, in the summer of 2021, and I had put it aside along with the large ocean exploration vessel. The intention at some point in the future of doing an underwater kind of ocean-based scene underneath my main LEGO city. And I still want to do that. In fact, as I built this, and it kind of inspired me more and more to certainly want to do that in the future. If you take a look at this thing, there's so much going on here in a nice little space. So you can see it's kind of attached on two large and one smaller dark tan plates here. We've got three main sections with kind of a middle space here for the base itself. They're all kind of being supported on these pylon structures. But what's nice about this is it's actually a modular kind of set. And what I mean by that is that these three sections here all can come off. And I'm going to start first by taking off this little sub portion right here. So this guy right here that I was highlighting a short while ago, I believe is the one that actually drives around in the sub. We go ahead and put him in here. Let me demonstrate how this actually opens up. Like so. And see that on camera here as I'm doing this. And close that. You can see him driving around the sub here. Get a couple of arms that come off the side to pick things up, which is pretty cool. You got a couple of nice propeller systems here, which I think when its sub's actually in motion, these would turn around like this to help actually propel the sub. But it's actually a solid build here. It's got a couple of tanks on the sides. And then this top section actually comes off. There's not much actually in here at the moment. I'm assuming this is more of kind of a storage situation. And something you could do is you can take this little mini unit and you could store him directly inside this if you wanted to, depending on how you kind of fold everything in there to make it fit right. But you can also put some rocks and other kind of fun stuff in there as well, and kind of have all that stuff come back to the base and basically just kind of back in and park back in the main unit like so. So then we've also got a couple of other sections here as I popped off a piece of seaweed. Coral here. We've got another section which appears to be kind of like a science lab. We've got a little aquarium, needle, some other stuff going on here, some gauges, impression of some science work going on here. And just, sometimes it's a little tricky to line up how these pins go on. The Technic pin sliding in here just right. And then the other one on the other side, same idea. Another detachable unit here. And this is more of the living quarters. Got a little coffee machine there, got a lantern, coffee cup, and a bed. And then both of these will slide back into place if I can get it to click just right without breaking the stuff here. But the central unit is wide and open in the back here, but you kind of got the impression that this is kind of the central point, and there's actually a little bit of like an airlock right there, and just some like emergency canister of maybe oxygen or something going on right there. But in all, I think it's a really cool looking little set. I like how they give us the impression that this is sitting on the sea floor with how it's sitting on the ground. You've got a nice little corner bird piece there. You got some of this nice coral, little crab guy, little thing of treasure, which actually opens up to reveal. I forgot which way this is actually sealed. Opens up to reveal a whole bunch of gems. Like so. Very, very cool in that regard. And then you've also got this nice crane system attached to the main body of the unit here, which can be used for picking up things off the floor, transferring from the mobile sub itself. And again, just wanted to highlight this little guy because this is pretty cute. A nice little mobile robot rover kind of thing as well. A lot of great stuff in this set. Yeah, I think this is actually a solid purchase. In fact, I did not do this on my January 1st buy. I had thought about it, but, excuse me, I thought about getting another one of these, but I'm probably going to, if I can, pick up at least one more of these, hopefully before the set goes completely out into the aftermarket itself. Because I do want to have at least one more of these to use for my underground or undersea area that I would like to do at some point. I think this could make for a great main base, and I am certainly inspired by my friend Mark over at Macro Bricks for the amazing builds that he's done with his under the sea area. We'll give a shout out to him for the inspiration that I've gotten from his builds that I would like to kind of do something myself in the future. So all in all, I think this was a relatively great bag. I'm pretty happy with it. There might be a couple places where you think this could probably include a little bit more, but part of the price, of course, to think about is you are paying for some bigger pieces here compared to some smaller pieces, big rock piece and all that good stuff here. But for the play value, I think it's pretty worth it. For me, thinking about a future mock value, I think it's pretty cool. And again, I do see myself buying another one of these if I can, to have an anticipation of that future entire under the sea space build that I want to do. But for now, I hope you enjoyed that look at this set. Again, this is the Ocean Exploration Base, set number 60265. Just under 500 pieces. Very cool all around. Something I recommend buying if you can, if you haven't already. But it's up to you, of course, right? So as always, though, I do want to thank you for watching. Of course, I want to say, as always, thank you to my subscribers. I always appreciate your support in particular. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like, leave a comment or thought below. Let me know what you think about this set, because I like it. Again, I'm not endorsing Lego or anything like that. It's just my own thoughts. I think it's pretty cool. Hit the notification bell for all that good stuff. More videos in the future. And as always, thanks so much for watching. This is Matt saying see ya!